Yo, I had to re-record this. First of all, I'm doing this video because I won't be able to do another video for you guys until Friday after I get done recording my cousin's show and editing and everything. But I want to give two shout outs. The first one's gonna be for the Nerd Boy podcast family. But the second shout out is gonna be AJC, the Noob Gamer. I know him as the Noob Gamer, but he changed his name to AJC. Man, that's a blessing right there. Somebody with 28K subs. You make a comment and just tell them how much you respect their grind. And they say they're gonna shout you out on the next video. That means the world to me, man. Like seriously. But I'm gonna leave a link in the description for both channels, and we're gonna go ahead and rock with a new intro. I caught my friend lacking when I was recording, so go ahead and let's all make a laugh about this. All right, let me start the video. I got Jill here, thinks she can commentate on my videos.
I can commentate all I want. First and foremost, it's Honey Jill. Thank you. Get it right.
They can't even hear you. Start the video.
Y'all thought he wasn't gonna be here, but finally he's back. No, just playing.
This dude, I swear to God.
Let them know what's up with these
It's dad in me, bro. I can't help it. What up, y'all? I guess we could call this a Nerd Boy podcast light diet. I don't know, but Chrono didn't want to feel left out this week, so we're gonna record all his answers to everything separate. So go ahead, do your intro, Chrono.
Yo, it's Chrono, aka NappyHeadMilly in the building. Check them nappy heads. Y'all know what it is, man. Yo, thanks for the support. I didn't say it in my other videos, but for y'all that follow the Nerd Boy podcast channel exclusively, thank you for the support on my depression video. That almost 70 views on that video. That's crazy, man. That's as many likes on my video as our first video on our first podcast. That's dope, man. Thank you guys.
Yep. So Chrono had a couple of things he wanted to talk about separately, and then I'm just gonna get his opinion on everything on the notes regularly. So to start off with, I guess we should just go ahead and go through your stats for PlayStation. Seeing as how you're not a primary PlayStation guy, don't expect this to be a normal thing, but go ahead.
Well, y'all want to know what's crazy? I got some crazy hours on a couple of games. So it says my stats are: I played 35 different games. My number one game is Mortal Kombat 11, Tarkat God. Y'all know what it is, Baraka. I have 215 hours on that game alone.
That's crazy.
My second played game is Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn. I have 100 hours on that game. And then my third game, this is where the huge drop off comes, is Monster Hunter Worlds. I have 15 hours on that game. Now, I have Monster Hunter World on Xbox. That's the only reason I have only 15 hours on that game on PlayStation, because I just helped my cousin grind it out. And then it says, for my game of Archetype, basically, I'm role playing. So RPG.
Okay. Well, if you want to hear mine, you're going to have to go to the actual full version. I'm not going to spoil anything, but let's just say I've spent an unhealthy amount of time playing fighting games. I'll just leave it like that. Moving on. The main thing, I'm going to just run through our topics on here, and you might be hearing myself repeat this on the actual episode we record tomorrow, but fuck it. Sony is not coming to E3, and people are, not upset per se, but they think E3 is dying because Sony's not at E3 anymore. Nintendo doesn't really have a presence at E3. Literally, the only major one out of the big three is Xbox. What do you think, Connor?
I think it's a power play. I think it's a power play for the consoles in general, because E3 is kind of dying. If we're being honest, E3 is more so for the tech, the press, the tech side, and maybe indie games. But for console exposure, why would I go to E3 when I can host my own my own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a power play by PlayStation. It's a power play by Nintendo. If Nintendo decides to do that, I think. Oh no, that's tomorrow. We'll get on that tomorrow. But I think it's a power play by Sony by hosting their own thing. That way, the press is focused solely on them, and not on Xbox, not on Nintendo, not on any PCs coming out, any PC games. What any other gaming companies have is solely on Sony and what they have to offer. So I think it's a smart play.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as E3, it's dying. There's other tech shows that come out that blow it out the water in each individual state. E3 is just like, it's like the Hollywood for gaming, in my opinion.
It's the Super Bowl of gaming.
Yeah, it's the Super Bowl.
For people who don't know what E3 is, let me do some little explaining. Basically, E3 is like I said, the Super Bowl of gaming, where everything that you can expect from the big three being Nintendo, Sony, and Xbox, they do all of their major announcements, or at least it used to be at E3. If you was going to have a new console coming out, you would do it at E3. A major game like a new Halo or a new God of War or new Pokemon or something, you would release that at E3. At least that's what it used to be. A couple of years back, I want to say like 2016, Nintendo stopped going and started doing their Nintendo Directs. And now, I think 2018 was the last time Sony was at E3, and they just been doing their own thing with the Sony videos and stuff. I mean, the Sony ones would have been ass, but...
Right. I just want to see what the PS5 is looking like.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to see what the PS5 is looking like. I'm actually I'm not hyped for it. I'm more hyped for the Xbox. I'm not gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm.
But I really want to see how Sony does.
Mm-hmm. Moving on. You can no longer purchase GTA 4 on Steam. I don't know who's still playing that, but yeah.
I'm sorry, my mic messed up a little bit. Repeat that.
You can no longer purchase GTA 4 on Steam. Do you care?
It's GTA 4. Who the fuck plays GTA 4?
Fair enough. The Morbius trailer that was released, and it's looking like it's going to be in universe with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. What do you think about the Morbius trailer? Did you see it?
I watched it. I don't know too much about that character. I'm not even gonna hold you. So but I do want to kind of see how it goes. If that makes sense. I do want to see. I want to see more mergers and more characters getting more exposure instead of like the big. We all know the big three when it comes to Marvel. We all know the big three. Say what it's now.
Iron Man and what? Cap.
No, I wouldn't even say Cap. I would say Thor is more of a big three than Cap.
But Cap movies were better than Thor movies. The only good one movie that was good out of Thor to me was the third one.
It's debatable, man. It
definitely is.
It's
I ain't gonna hold you.
You know what I want to see? I want to see Spider-Verse with Nor. Remember that Spider-Man game that had Nor, Miguel, Peter, and then Symbiote Peter?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see that movie come to life. And I think they started it with the Spider-Verse, but I want to see it with Tom Holland. I want them to bring Miguel into it. The new Spider-Man, the Black Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to be in it. It's messed up. That's my favorite Spider-Man. I don't even remember his name.
Miles Morales?
Yeah, Miles Morales is my favorite Spider-Man. I feel like he's the more relatable Spider-Man out of all the Spider-Man. And that's why I like him, because it's more so. I feel like Peter's relatable, but not like Miles. Miles is way more relatable than Peter is, in my opinion.
Oh, that's fair.
So I want to see that. I want to see Symbiote. I want to see Venom. I want to see Venom. All four of them come together and see a movie like that. But like I said, Morbius, I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan. I don't know the character well enough, but I am interested to see it.
Okay. Moving on. there's a rumor that you will be able to play Steam games on your Xbox, the newest one, the Series X. How you feel about that, Connor?
If that happens, Xbox One. Xbox One, hands down, man. That will be a great addition for both Xbox and Steam. They get Steam more exposure. I'm pretty sure it's dealing with the crossplay.
Probably so.
And there's a few games like a game that came out that's in beta right now that I've been playing. Metal Revolution. It's a fighting game that's on Steam right now in beta. It's clunky for a fighting game. It needs a lot of work. I'm not gonna hold you, but it has a lot of potential. And there's a lot of games on Steam that have a lot of potential that if it was played on a console base, it will blow up. So I can't wait to see how that works, if it's true or not. And that will really put PlayStation. Granted, all console players will run the PlayStation. If that happens, now you're getting the PC crowd. The PC crowd that also play console games. You're getting that crowd because that means anything that comes on PC that's a Steam exclusive will be on Xbox now. So yeah, I'm waiting to see how that works.
Okay. Next thing on the docket, Cardi B is saying that she wants to go back to school and become a member of Congress because she don't really like how the country is being run right now.
I can respect that. I know a lot of people gonna talk shit, but I can respect that. Like, if Trump is president, no disrespect to the presidency, we don't talk politics here. I'm in the military, so I'm honestly indifferent because I can tell you the truth. All the presidents kind of don't give a fuck about your military. I hate to tell y'all this, and it's gonna be controversial with what some people feel, but in actuality, if you've been in the military, you realize that military personnel, especially veterans, get fucked. A lot of them get fucked when they get out. So it is what it is. It's like I'm gonna keep it real. Like I said on my channel, I keep it real with anybody. I love the military. Trust me, if it weren't for the military, I wouldn't have changed the way I changed. But a lot of veterans get fucked by your government. But I digress. If Cardi B want to go back to school and get her education and join Congress, I respect that woman. That's a power play. That's a power play because one, you taking your money, yeah, you famous, but you taking your money and you investing it in yourself, still getting educated. I can't stand a person that doesn't want to educate themselves. I can't stand a person like that. Two, you're actually looking at making a change in Congress with your education. You're making a change. So what that means is people are going to say different, but look at it like this. Cardi B went from being a stripper to an artist to a student to a woman in Congress. That's more motivational to women and little girls and women specifically in messed up positions and feel like they can't go anywhere. And that's women empowerment right there. Now, is she trolling? Maybe. Is she going to do it? I don't know. Only time will tell. But I honestly hope she does it. I hope she does. As crazy as Kanye is, I hope she pull a Kanye and get her ass in school and go get her education, try and get a doctorate or whatever she does. And I hope her man Offset pushes her because black love, that's what we need. But black people pushing more black people to become better, man. So
okay. Square Enix delays Final Fantasy VII and the Avengers game. Final Fantasy got delayed to April
10th.
And I don't know when the Avengers game is supposed to be coming out.
I don't care because that game gonna be trash as fuck.
What do you care? How do you feel?
They don't want to compete with Cyberpunk. Everybody knows that Cyberpunk I think comes out mid-March. Either comes out mid-March or beginning of February. I gotta look at the exact date, but they don't want to compete with Cyberpunk 2020. That's all it is. It's not that it's Cyberpunk 2077, or B, the game is still buggy as hell, and they got so. Oh no! I'm sorry. They want to compete with Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk 2077 drops April 16th, 2020. Sony is trying to cut into their. Square Enix is trying to cut into their sales. Square Enix is on a power play right now.
Yeah, because if anything can compete with that game, it's another hardcore RPG, and I don't know too many of them that's more iconic. I'll say that.
But let me hit you with the flip side. When does the Resident Evil remake come out?
I don't know.
It comes out. I want to say it comes out that same month. I want to say it
comes out. My wallet.
So they're trying to cut into sales, bro. I can tell you the release date on that right now. I'm doing all the research right now for the exact dates, but they're trying to cut into sales, and that's a smart ass move because the game is more April 3rd. They're trying to cut into sales. They're trying to make you pick what game you want.
Because there ain't nobody gonna be playing $180.
But Square Enix and Capcom are kind of tight. So if you're gonna choose between the games, are you gonna choose Cyberpunk 2077, Resident Evil 3 remake, or Final Fantasy 7 remake? 9 times out of 10, off of nostalgic alone, and it being one of the greatest games of all time, you're gonna Final Fantasy 7. Then you're gonna go with the Resident Evil remake. Then you're gonna go with Cyberpunk.
Especially considering how good that Resident Evil 2 was.
And I don't know if people seen that trailer, Nemesis.
Yeah, they changed him up a little bit.
Boy, I'm personally, I gotta figure out which one I'm gonna pre-order first because selfish plug was not a selfish plug because it's going on both channels. Nappy Heads. Those that want to join the Nappy Head crew, come over to NappyHeadMilly because I definitely will be having face cam for that Resident Evil 3 remake. Lights off. I'm playing it in the middle of the night, 12 o'clock. Scaring myself. Yeah, we doing that. So I'm letting y'all know now. I'm trying to finish up these 3 games I have before April, so I can definitely have that in the docket along with Neo 2. So
okay.
All
right. The next one on the docket, Chrono wanted us to talk about this Red Man video.
Man, I'ma slap the shit out you.
He definitely sounded like he just having fun, and I like that.
I love videos where you could just joke around, have fun, and your video sound better than 80% of the rappers that are out today. Man, I'm telling you, Redman, if Redman come back, y'all gonna have problems, man. Y'all gonna have some problems. That video's fucking hilarious. He slapped that old couple for no fucking reason. At least everybody else was asking the question. He just want, I'ma slap this shit. Boop. Had the old lady neck and shit turned like, what did I do? I'm falling and I can't get up. Life alert.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. The next question is the next thing on the docket is Modern Warfare DLC. Is they're kicking it back to Australia. As you guys know, Australia, pretty much the whole country is on fire. Everything is on fire. Dealing with there's animals that's going extinct and everything. And apparently, if you buy the newest Modern Warfare DLC, they kick back the money to the relief over there in Australia. I don't know how much, I don't know details, but I just wanted to see what Chrono thought.
More people need to be like Call of Duty. No matter how much people hate Call of Duty, no matter how much people hate their microtransactions, the only reason I don't say shit about it is because if you look at some of their deals, they're the only company supporting veterans and events like this. Like, there's a deal you can buy every year, which is the veteran package, which they only keep 5%, and the other 95% of the deal goes straight to veteran what is it, veteran relief support, however you call it, you know what I mean.
Veteran relief.
Yeah, veteran relief, helping out the veterans and stuff like that. This is yet again a power move. As y'all notice, I don't really have too much negative to say this week because a lot of things that are happening are positive and power moves.
Giga, let them know what's up
Yeah.
with these beats, bro.
I have nothing negative to say. I have nothing to bash any company about. Not even. I really don't have anybody to bash.
Okay. Let's get to your answers to all the questions.
Okay.
Shay, from a previous guest.
Hey Shay.
She asked, TikTok versions of the OG Vine. Which one you thought was better?
Vine. Who the fuck watch TikTok? That's some gay ass shit. Fuck out of here, man. Nobody watches TikTok. I would not watch TikTok a day in my life. Suck the tip of my dick with spit. Fuck.
Okay. Gumby asked, what do you think the new GTA 6 will be? He said it's about time that we take it to Europe, like Paris or Rome.
No, that's not what's gonna happen. GTA 6 is gonna be all of them come together for a heist. Every GTA character that we've already had come together for a heist, and they'll have one.
Ain't half of them dead though?
No. The
Because
only one
dude
that
from the Lost in
Gay-
the Band,
Gay
he's
Tony-
dead.
what the Ballard of Tony. I think the only one that's dead is Gay Tony. Everybody else should be.
No, the biker dude.
Which one is the biker dude? That's what 3.
No, he was DLC for 4.
We ain't talking about DLC.
But I mean, he was the main character though.
That's DLC main character. You talking about Nico is still alive. We talking about mainstream characters. So we're talking about from what 3 and up. So I don't even know if we can count 1 and 2 as mainstream characters. Those are 2 different GTAs.
Right.
But from 3, 4, I say Ballard to Gay Tony if he's still alive. I think he's dead, but if he's still alive, and 5, because I would think they would have to bring Franklin and CJ back. That would be the best case scenario to do.
I mean,
Take your
how they
two
gonna
selling-
bring CJ back with CJ not wanting to do the voice work. So it'll be
Man, all they gotta do is pay that man. If Rockstar pay that man, he'll shut the fuck up.
And Nico got beef with them too, and Tommy Vercetti got beef with them too. So
They have to just pay them. If Rockstar stop being bitches and pay people, now I'm being toxic. If Rockstar stop being bitches and pay their people, they will shut the fuck up. It's so simple. People will shut up if you just pay the man.
yeah, and Rockstar definitely got the money. So
Dog, they got over, man, how much they gross for GTA 5?
I mean, GTA 5 be in the charts damn near every month for the past 8 years?
It's still a top 10 game.
Selling wise, yeah, since it came out in 2013. It's 2020, bro. Like that's 8 years, bro. Like
I'm about to go to the next question, and I'm about to literally see how much they made up until this point.
off of GTA 5 alone.
$6 billion off of GTA 5 alone.
Yeah, they can definitely kick them some money, yo.
Like, come on, bro. Y'all can kick them a good $2 million. $2 million will shut him up. He be alright.
All right. Next question. Shay again with
Hey, Shay.
she was asking it's a YouTube question. I don't know if you actually watch these two, but Markiplier or Jenna Marbles, who has the better content and fan base?
Chrono has the best. NappyHeadMilly has the best content in the game till this day. You know what y'all talking about? Hey, come over to the channel, man. What is you talking about? I have the best content. Me. It's me, baby.
Chocolate. This doodle, baby.
It's doodle, baby. What are you talking about, man? To get any other YouTuber, baby, I'm the only thing you need. I'm about to talk to you like I'm spitting game, like I'm a pimp. Come over to my side. I'm the only thing you need, the only thing you'll ever want. What is you talking about? We got gameplays, we got real talk. We about to have a vlog. What are you talking about, baby? It's me, baby.
All right, and I think the last one we have is from Tavian and let's see,
The philosopher.
yeah, and somebody else had asked the same thing. Josh, he said, who does you guys' editing? Now to answer this question, if you want to ask who made the intro and the outros, that's all Cornell. But if you want to ask who does the audio portion on Nerd Boys, at least, that's all me.
Yeah, it's it depends on the videos. It depends, like if it's straight gameplay. Let me take it back. If I don't upload gameplay, the intro and outro is me, but the rest is AK. If it's me specifically uploading gameplay or videos, I do all the editing, I do all the cuts. You'll see I'm working on new intros for both NappyHeadMilly and for the Nerd Boys. The Nerd Boys intro probably won't be introduced until next week. My new intro will probably be introduced tonight. And I already show AK and AK loves it. So
Right. But I think that's all our questions we got. Moving on to the last thing that I got, and I think you got one more thing you can talk about. Yeah. All the Overwatch League commentators are pretty much jumping ship. Not all of them, but it's like 3 of them that are. I think Puckett is gone. Monte Cristo is gone, and there's one more that had jumped ship. Puckett pretty much left because his wife had got a better job, so he moved for her. He was just gonna do some freelance work. Monte Cristo said that the games just doesn't excite him anymore. And I can't remember what DOA said, but he's gone too.
Okay, so it's gonna roll into the next topic anyway. But Overwatch, since SQC kind of stopped playing it as much, and Tim the Tatman, all the big players kind of stopped playing it and streaming it. That game's kind of been falling off, man. And it's gonna be another part to it, which is gonna be what I'm gonna talk about. But yeah, that game is kind of dying off, bro. I don't know I don't know if it's because the hero phase is dying for the Overwatch phase, or people just aren't enjoying the game as much. I can tell you now, competitively, that game fucking sucks. I'm not, as much as people want to say it's hype. Shout out to Stylosa. You're a way bigger channel than us, but you sound like a bitch when you say that game is hype to watch competitively. No, it is not. No, it is not, my G. But it's something wrong with that game, and they need to fix it. I don't know what to say, but AK, you want to say your point before I roll into my topic?
My 2 cents. My 2 cents about the commentating shit. People move on. It is what it is. Pucky used to be like, wasn't he like a Counter-Strike commentator not too long ago? And Counter-Strike, Counter-Strike is still hype. Still alive, I'll say. As far as Overwatch goes, I can tell you exactly what's wrong. 1, they don't know how to balance their game. 2, they don't come out with heroes nowhere near as fast as they need to. 3, they listen to the vocal minority way too much. Like, Brigitte is damn near useless now because people didn't know how to deal with her. Like, people were bitching about how she was overpowered and how she could solo people. I used to fuck her up with Ryan from day one. Man. Like, all you gotta do is bait out that stun that she's beats, bro. People will bitch about the stupidest things, and then Blizzard will scramble to fix that problem versus working on actual new content for the. Oh, and that's another thing. They don't come up with new content. Like, the events are legit been the same exact thing since 2016. Every event, the only time I even log in is for the new skins. I get whatever skins I can get, and then I'm done playing until the next event.
I don't even do that no more, man. That shit. Man, so about the balancing shit, that shit is... Now, y'all are talking to a Brigitte main. AK can tell you how nasty I was with Brigitte. I was nasty as hell with Brigitte. I don't care if it was low tier, high tier, diamond. Boy, you couldn't fuck with my Brigitte. Now, the only nerf that I 100% agree she needed was the fact that she can do her shield bash
Through a shield.
through a shield. That shit had to go. I agree 100% with that. After
Everything
that,
else?
she was fucking fine. She was fucking fine after that. Everything else, like, after that, why? You are listening to low tier people who are trash as fuck at the game. If you are not listening to people diamond and up, and yes, I am a platinum player, so I do include myself. If you ain't listening to people diamond and up, matter of fact, fuck that. If you aren't listening to people in masters and up, why the fuck are you nerfing the game? Listen to me, Jeff Kaplan. When you do buffs and nerfs, you go based off of the pro scene, what the pros say. Then you go based off of what your grandmasters and masters say, and then you go based off of that. I mean, that's it. Everybody else is like, the fuck is you talking about? Y'all are you don't have enough skill in this game to be in the top 2%, 2 to 5%. You feel me? What Jeff Kaplan does is, and this is why I say Overwatch is a bad game. It's a game meant for everybody, but everybody gives opinions on shit that they don't understand. You got to understand that this is not League of Legends where platinum and up, they know the game. This is Overwatch where diamond and up, they know the game. Everybody else is like a vast minority compared to it. You get what I'm saying? So when you're nerfing based off of what a platinum player say, what a gold player say, what a silver player say, what a bronze player say, you're not getting anywhere. And only very few pro players complain about certain shit. Like, XQC is one player that's going to complain about Brigitte because he's a tank player. You get what I'm saying? Yes, as a tank player, she was annoying as fuck. I am a tank main as well. I just love Brigitte. I'm a tank main and I'm a support main. So I can speak from both sides. Brigitte was annoying as fuck when her shield bash could go through shields. But once that happened, all y'all had to do was maybe nerf the damage she can do by 10 or 20 points. Make her reduce her shield by like 50 points and buff her healing. Fixed character. DPS that's complaining that her stun is too long.
That's only the people that was complaining with DPS. The people that she countered. She was supposed to counter Genji. She was supposed to counter Tracer. And that's another thing. Jeff Kaplan caters to DPS players. Now, this is a perfect way to segue into my next point. There is a thing going out, people, that Jeff Kaplan is testing 3-2-1. Now, I know y'all are asking, what is 3-2-1? 3 tanks, 2 DPS, and a healer? No. 3 DPS, 2 healers, and a tank. And Jeff Kaplan is saying, yeah, we should probably turn certain characters into DPS, i.e. Roadhog. Now, I don't want to, y'all Overwatch fanboys, if y'all don't like this video, go ahead and hit the dislike button. Go ahead and go to NappyHeadMilly. Tell me how much of a bitch I am, but I'm about to make y'all mad. Jeff Kaplan is the prime definition of a lazy game developer. Let me tell you, and the reason why he's doing this is because DPS queues are too long, right? Let me tell y'all, this is y'all new Overwatch fans, y'all new people that's new to gaming. Hi, this is Old Man Wizards of Gaming here. Let me explain to y'all how roles work. People don't play tank and healers if it doesn't have an incentive to play tank and healer. Okay. One loot box and then 25 credits per fucking match afterward is not enough incentive for me to play tank or healer. Especially if I'm a DPS main. Okay, you have to incentivize your players to play those roles. Now, what you are opening the door for, Jeff, is for more people to become DPS mains. Okay? Now, you're putting more pressure on your healers. So now healing is going to be at an all-time high to have a good healer. So now, if your 2 healers aren't good, and your one tank dies
Now the healers are getting flamed, thus creating toxicity in your game. The one thing that you don't want in the game, right? Why do you think when we play RPGs, I'm gonna use a game that I have 100 hours in this year. I have over 500 hours in this game. Final Fantasy 14. When you queue in for a raid, there are a tank, or off tank, 4 DPS, a main healer or off healer, right? If we took the raid and had 1 tank, 2 healers, 6 DPS, when that tank fucking dies, which is going to happen because we have a thing in the game called tank busters, your whole team is fucked after that. It's fucked. The raid is fucked. So what Jeff Kaplan, I'm gonna recommend something, Jeff, and I hope you listen to it. I know you're not, but I hope we do get new fans that come into this and listen to it and not take it as I'm bashing the game. This is what you need to do, Jeff. Make fucking 5 role queues. Off tank, main tank, DPS, off healer, main healer. Okay. Then you incentivize your tanks and your healers, because you know why people play DPS? They like to see numbers. So you need to see what's your lowest damaging tanks. Buff them up. Make healing more fun. The only fun healer that I have fun playing with now is Moira. Moira is the most engaging healer in the game because she can still heal her ass off and still give you the numbers like a DPS. So
She
she's
used to be
more,
Vegeta before y'all nerfed the fuck out of her.
right. And who's the second engaging? What's his name? Baptiste.
Yep.
Baptiste.
That burst rifle ain't no joke, yo.
No fucking joke. So now you have incentive to play those DPS. I mean, those healers. You need to make your healers like that. Even in Final Fantasy, yes, your healers aren't going to give you the maximum damage, but they still don't sleep on them healers.
Yeah, Mercy used to be real fun before they nerfed the fuck out of her.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Don't sleep on tanks on Final Fantasy. You get a warrior out damage ninja any day.
Now, you know how many times I had gold damage as Reinhardt?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you just have to create incentive to play. The problem with the game is there's no incentive to play tank or healer. So everybody's going to run the DPS because they want them DPS numbers. And the problem is if we go to 3-2-1, it's going to be a backlash because it's not going to be a big deal for the higher tiers. It's going to be a big deal for people in my tier where people don't know how to heal. People don't know how to peel off. People don't know how to DPS. People don't know, and I'm as a tank man, as a person that plays Orisa, as a person that plays Rhonda, as a person that plays Winston, those are my 3 characters. It's harder on me. Winston will be obsolete if we go 3-2-1. The fucking hamster will be obsolete. Why would I play Diva? Why would I play Zyra? You're gonna really have to change them into DPS, and then they will still be off tanks. So what's the point of making tanks DPS when they're still going to be essentially off tanks?
Because if I don't have a shield, what's the point of us being a tank if I don't have a shield if we only have 1 tank on the squad?
And I hate to say it, another point that was brought up, and this was a good ass point. There's only 3 champs in the game with shields.
Yep.
4, and you could kind of call Winston a hybrid. He's a hybrid. His shield is
shield ain't shit. That shield is like to stop a diva bomb, and maybe if you time it right.
Right. So it's like there's no incentive for using. Like there's no incentive. Like bro, you gotta give incentive for tanks and healers. You gotta make like bro, you gotta speed up your process. You gotta make more tanks. You gotta make more healers. Y'all literally showed the showcase, and what both of your characters look like DPS characters, bro. What are you doing?
We don't need no more DPS here.
We don't need no more DPS for a while, bro. DPS players, y'all can shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Y'all got plenty of players, and half of y'all in gold and platinum and silver and bronze. Because I played in silver, I played in gold, and I played in platinum. Y'all all are the same type of equally trash. Y'all are same type of equally trash. I don't include myself because I made some trash ass plays in the game. I admit that shit. That's one thing about me. I admit I play trash in certain games, but when I'm playing, and this is another topic I want to talk about. Y'all motherfuckers that are in higher tiers, stop lying to these people and saying if you're good, you can climb. If you're good, you can climb under the recommendation that you have the right people on your team. Most of y'all that climb with multiple people that knew what the fuck they were doing. Tell it like it is, bro. There's no pride in saying that I climbed with somebody like that was good at the game. We climbed together. There's no fucking backlash for that. Don't say you solo queued that shit, because we watch what happened to people that solo queue. XQC get his ass with all the fucking time solo queue, and it has to grab somebody else to fucking climb. Let's be realistic about that shit, bro. Like, it's harder to climb by yourself. I done watched pro players try and go through gold and get their ass bodied. Like, bro, you gotta have a decent team. Like, be real about it. Like I said, the game just gives no incentive. The game gives no incentive to climb, man. Or it gives no incentive to playing tank and healer. And until it gives that incentive, you're always gonna have long ass DPS queues, and no matter how you try to change the meta and shift the meta, which you said you weren't gonna do, but that's another lie that Overwatch fans kind of let roll past. No matter how you try to change the meta, the shit ain't gonna change. You're just gonna add a band-aid to a bigger problem. You're gonna add a band-aid to a fucking laceration. What are you doing? What you feel like? Okay, I know I talked a little bit.
No, you good. Pretty much the same thing. Like, the game is in a really dangerous state right now. I won't say it's dying, because it's in a state where it needs a slap on the head. Somebody needs to come through and really show us what the fuck is going on. It shouldn't be 6 months before you get a new character. What was the last character? Sigma? And how long ago was that?
Sigma was like 4 months ago? 3 months ago? It's been a minute.
Right.
We supposed to have a character that looked like out of with dreads. I'm still waiting on that character to come out. Yo, Rasta.
I don't know, man. It's hard to say, especially how many hours I put into that game. It's hard to say what they should do, but I know what they shouldn't do is listen to that vocal minority. This just in. There's a new question that came through from Zen Typhoon. He said, what do you think that will be the game to finally dethrone Fortnite? What would it have to be? What genre? What features? What platform? What's going to be the game to topple Fortnite?
It depends on. Okay. By the way, Sigma dropped July 23rd, 2019. So
that's crazy.
Oof.
That's
but
crazy.
Let them know what's up.
It would have to be. It's gonna be. It will be an MMO.
You think so?
It'll be an MMO. It's gonna be. It won't be for the next 2 years. Overwatch. I'm gonna not Overwatch. Fortnite gonna do some dumb shit and fuck itself up. And a big MMO is gonna come out. And when the big MMO that comes out, all the YouTubers are gonna lean towards it, and that's what's going to take over Fortnite, because Fortnite is like League of Legends. Actually, no, I'm sorry. League of Legends. A lot of people don't know League of Legends is kind of still shitting on Fortnite. Fortnite is good, but League of Legends is still, when they have tournaments, Fortnite get pushed to the back burner. So to knock off what you're saying, MOBAs are going to have a resurgence. There's going to be a MOBA. They're going to have a resurgence, especially with how Overwatch is doing. It's going to be League of Legends, because that shit is. I say Fortnite and League of Legends and CS2 Go are in
or some shit like
CSGO 2, whatever you say. Those are god tier games. Fortnite has ascended into god tier. That game would never die the fuck out.
Oh no, it'll always be, as long as it'll always be some little kids doing it. It became pop culture. It's kind of like it's kind of like what WoW did back in the early 2000s.
Yep.
It's exactly what WoW did in the early 2000s. It's just it has more. Instead of it being popular with teenagers, it's popular with kids.
Yeah.
You see, when you see when you got little kids wearing t-shirts and with teachers and normal people and you see it on Saturday Night Live and shit, that's how you know you done ascended from just a regular game to pop culture.
Mm-hmm. And that go back on Overwatch. A lot of people want to say Overwatch ascended. Overwatch never got to that ascension.
It got it was on its way to, and then Fortnite came.
And then Fortnite shitted on it. Like, no, go the fuck back down. And the funny part about Overwatch is, this is why Overwatch would never ascend that plane. It's because Overwatch is not an original idea. There's 2 games off the top of my head I can think that came out way before Overwatch, and that's Team Fortress 2 and Brink. A lot of people forget about Brink. Brink was literally Overwatch, and then they just came back and redid it.
Team Fortress 2 had the popularity first, and Brink had the content first.
Mm-hmm. And that's all it is a mixture of the 2 games. WoW is an original IP. Fortnite, original IP. League of Legends.
I wouldn't say that. Fortnite ripped off
well, yeah, it ripped off of PUBG
hard.
H1Z1, but the
and
building,
it made its own thing with building.
The building concept is original. That's something we've never seen in game before.
Yeah,
it's something we've never seen in game before, and nobody could really, like, the fucked up part when it first came out with the save the world. Nobody would have ever thought Fortnite would become this huge.
Mm-hmm. Because the Save the World part, isn't it just like a tower defense part?
It's a tower defense, and their turn. The Save the World, if you actually go back and play it, upgrade, they adding raids, they adding dungeons. Like, the Save the World might even eventually come up. Like, if they make Save the World free, oh my god, bro, that mode is gonna blow up too. Because that mode is fun as hell. I have more fun on the Save the World mode than I do the multiplayer, the straight multiplayer battle royale mode.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Only time I play battle royale mode is when I'm playing with my son. That's it.
But like any game, if any game is either gonna be a MOBA or it has to be,
or it's gonna be something that comes out of nowhere, genre or something, because nobody knew what the fuck a battle royale was, and then everybody's gonna ride that.
The closest,
it's gonna be the new fad.
The closest game, if they promote it right, if it gets more promotion and it actually gets like an esports type thing, I can say is Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight, the concept of that with the four
gotta get them queues down first.
Yeah, they gotta get some queues down. If I'm hoping they still do this new Resident Evil one where you got the puppet master and he can set the zombies down. I hope that. I can't wait to play that game. And then we got games like Bleeding Edge that's coming out too.
Let them know what's up with
and Bleeding Edge might be a great game. It might be. Oh no, we'll see.
All right. Well, you got anything else you wanna say? I think we're all done.
Yo, this is Chrono, aka NappyHeadMilly. I'm gonna probably do a vlog tomorrow. Don't quote me on this. I'm gonna try and do a vlog tomorrow. Showing my cousin Enraged Monkey, HOM know who he is. Mm-hmm. Kind of showcasing some of the artwork from Detroit artists and showcasing my cousin on the channel. I'm gonna try and make it work, and I'm gonna call it. I don't know. I'm gonna call it Cam Check Fridays, or I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but every Friday from now on, I'm gonna do a face cam because of the support I got for the depression one. I'm gonna figure out topics and questions that my subscribers and subscribers with the Nerd Boy podcast want to hear, and then I'll go ahead and break it down that way. So,
okay. Well, AK is out. I wasn't really talking because I'm gonna give all my points on tomorrow when we actually record the other part of the podcast. But this is just the Nerd Boy podcast Chrono version. I don't know. Name
NappyHeadMilly Chrono. Y'all know what? Real, yo. Check them nappy heads, boy.
All right, y'all. We'll be back. AK and the rest of the Nerd Boys will be back tomorrow, recording the rest of this. But I just Chrono didn't want to be left out, and I needed to help my boy out. Plus, I wanted to try this new mic out. You guys, let me know how you liking this new mic. whether I should keep this one or go back to the old one.
Yo, like and subscribe both the Nerd Boy Podcast and the NappyHeadMilly channel. So
Facts.
y'all gotta support us, man. We out here. Go ahead. Don't forget to leave comments, man. That's the one thing. If y'all watch the video, leave comments, because those comments let us know how we can improve on our channel. We can't know if we're doing bad or good if no comments are being spoken.
And hit that like button.
Oh, definitely hit that like button and definitely hit that subscribe. This ain't me being mean. This just me being real. If I got 10 people watching the video, just drop a comment or a like, man. That pushes us out so we can get more people in the community, man.
Mm-hmm. But Nerd Boys Podcast Light, Chrono Edition, whatever. We out of here.
Peace. Yo, you like what you see? You like the content? You like the funny gameplays or just the real talk? Go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to share for your boy. Alright, peace.